Hey, it's Wendy here. It's Thursday, March 5th, 2020. We're in 2nd Chronicles 11. So, Rehoboam, as you remember, is the son of Solomon. Okay? So, Rehoboam was going to fight against Jeroboam, but they're brethren, and God spoke through Shemaiah, the man of God, not to fight against brethren. For this thing is done of God, said Shemaiah. So they obeyed God. But Rehoboam built up a bunch of his cities for defense. So he was preparing the cities for war. And meantime, Rehoboam, like his father, loved women apparently and took 18 wives and 60 concubines, and they begat 28 sons and 60 daughters. So Rehoboam's favorite wife, Maacah, had, together with him, they had a son named Abijah. And so Rehoboam made him the chief because he thought of making him the king when he passed, when he died. Okay, then we skip to the New Testament, Acts chapter 25. Now, if you remember, excuse me, Paul is imprisoned and has been for some time. So they're pretty much playing with him like he's their toy. They're trying to accuse him, and nothing is sticking so far. But they just keep accusing and accusing. So Festus answered that Paul should be kept at Caesarea and that he would go there shortly. But then King Agrippa shows up with one of his big guys called Bernice, and they decided they wanted to judge Paul. So everybody wants in on this whole judging of Paul. So, like I said, Paul just keeps saying, look, I'm a Roman. Yes, I'm a Jew. I used to kill Christians, but now I don't. And I believe in Jesus, and he rose. Y'all killed him, but he rose again from the dead. And I don't know. I don't know how many of them are actually believing in Jesus. All right, so then in my devotional, it's about the amazing essentials, I think, of God's grace. I can't remember the exact name of it, but talking about how we can't stop now because Galatians 6:9b says we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. So my encouragement to all of us, especially when we're sick, because that's when I want to give up mostly, is to continue on, do the best you can with the sickness. And mine was just a cold, but I've had to get antibiotics because it's stuck with me for like almost 2 weeks now, and I don't want it to get infected. The funny thing is, it was for some reason talking about how medications work if you take them when you're supposed to, which is kind of weird. But anyway, that they would remind us of that. But basically, it was saying, if we have planted seeds of faith, and we've watered and we've tended and we've fertilized and we have cared for these seeds of faith, and they don't sprout, and we think that it's not working. It used examples of in our kids' lives, in our co-workers' lives, in our bosses' lives, in our loved ones' lives. We want people to go to heaven when they die. We want the message of God to be in everyone's hearts and lives, and we want eternal salvation for all of us. So we cannot give up no matter what. And I know that's easy for me to say as I sit here, in my living room, safe and sound. But with everything going on in the world, we cannot give up. People still need to believe in Jesus and be able to go to heaven when they die. So let's continue on. Let's fight. Remember to put your armor of God on. Go through that passage. And I don't remember exactly where it is. Let's see. I have it written down. Let me tell you real quick if I wrote it down. I hope. Nope, I wrote all of the armor, but I didn't write what passage it's from. But anyway, you can probably Google the armor of God, helmet of salvation, breastplate of righteousness, gird your loins about with truth, shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace, take on the shield of faith, which can extinguish all the fiery darts of the evil one, take on the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, pray in the Spirit for all the saints, and open your mouths boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which we are ambassadors in chains. Help us to declare it fearlessly as we should. And I mean, it's invisible armor, but it's real and it's spiritual. Therefore, it's probably better than physical armor anyway. All right, y'all be blessed. Have a good day. Shoot me any prayer requests. Love you guys. Talk to you Monday. No, talk to you tomorrow because it's Friday tomorrow. Bye.